Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Clarice Lim. Today I'm going to share with you how to keep your kids occupied while enhancing on their learning ability. So I've been sharing a lot of videos on English, Math, Science. I'm sure you have mother tongue to handle as well. A lot of e-learning from the school and childcare and so many things that we have to do on computers, right? So but there are also family time that we will actually have interaction with the kids that we can make use of during this period of time. So what should you do when you do have that time, or when you don't have the time, what can you do? Give it to them and for them to pass their own time so that they will get off your back. Yeah, that's the most important thing, isn't it? We all have children. We all want our children to get off our back sometimes so that we can do a little bit of work. Working from home is a great challenge. We all know that. Okay, so let me share with you. Learning ability includes three of them. So it is mental flexibility, working memory, and inhibitory control. So all these three are the basic learning ability that your children will need in order to score very well in school, which is something that we focus a lot in I Love Learning. So now that they're at home, I will recommend that you play this city blocks. Our Elite Kids program uses city blocks a lot. In fact, it is one of our main component in our program. Why do we use that? Because using city blocks, you can build so many different toys, so many different shapes using these city blocks. And your imagination is immense. You can go wow with these blocks. You can build so many things. Okay, so you can even see that, like for example, if you want a wheel, how do you use rectangular blocks to build wheels? Okay, this stretches the thinking a little bit. And how do you build a boat using rectangular blocks? So these are even better than Lego. Why do I say that? Because Lego has specific sizes, specific blocks that you can actually use. You don't really need to struggle a little bit. You want to build a house, you get the appropriate numbers, appropriate blocks, and you build a house. So, but the city blocks, they are just rectangular blocks. They are fixed. How do you use them in a way such that you build the shape that you want ultimately? So this really stretches the mental flexibility, the creativity a lot. Okay, so I will highly recommend city blocks. I will tell you where to buy them later. Okay, so learn a different language if you want to expand on your horizon in mental flexibility. So why? Because learning a different language can actually make you think a little bit further, make you exposed to different things, and it will actually entertain your children a lot. Can you imagine? You ask them, okay, you want to watch Korean show, let's learn Korean, or watch Japanese show, let's learn Japanese, or even Malayu, you want to talk to your neighbors a little bit more. This 1 month, you can challenge your children, go YouTube, look for the videos, learn a different language. It will expand on their mental flexibility a lot. So very good activity to keep them occupied. You yourself can learn too if you want to, right? Okay, copy a composition in its mirror image, something like this. I do this with the children in class. Okay, my students, they struggle a little. Some of them really can do it very well. It's very simple for some of them, but for some of them it's really difficult. So you can see that the letters are completely flipped. And if you were to ask them to copy a whole compo, I think they will take a whole day and they can really get off your back for a very long period of time. Okay, so how do you check their work? You can use a mirror, put the mirror right on top of their words, and you can check if you can read it through the mirror, their translation, okay, is correct. Okay, this is a very fun activity. My students love this when I do this with them because they feel that it is really very taxing on the brain and they actually like it. You can start small. You can start from a few sentences rather than a whole compo. As time goes by, if you really want them to occupy themselves for a little longer, make them write a whole compo. Learn a new card game. Okay, so these are the games that I commonly use in my classroom. It's very fun. The students know how to play them. Super circles, fusion, they all tax on mental flexibility. Okay, word around is something new that I bought also. A lot of students are struggling with this because it actually taxes them on the ability to recognize words using different beginning sounds. Okay, so it is actually a very fun game. So if you can get them, play as a whole family, is very fun. Inhibitory control by Jigsaw Puzzle. Toys R Us is still open. Let's all run there and get some jigsaw puzzles for ourselves before the lockdown. Okay, so jigsaw puzzles are very meaningful for the children. It trains their inhibitory control. Inhibitory control means their impulse control, because you can train playing this, train their patience as well, make them stop calling you mommy, and you're having a teleconference and they will be knocking at the door and all that. So these are actually inhibitory control issues that your children might be facing because they might be on a computer the whole day. They need to do e-learning. They can't control their impulses. When they need things, they call you. So jigsaw puzzle is a good way to train their patience, for them to train their impulses. Okay, word search, another very good entertainment for them. A lot of children actually likes this word search. They like to just look for the word, and they can occupy themselves for at least half an hour or 1 hour for you to be able to cook, to maybe have a teleconference with your colleagues. Okay, so these are very, very fun things that they can do while getting off your back and training their own patience, right? Otherwise, if you are buying the city block, make them do a domino effect. I even see some parents using country erasers, right? Anything, or even books. You have a lot of time, 1 month. Ask the children to go and do this on their own and entertain themselves, okay? This will train their inhibitory control very, very well. Once their inhibitory control is actually controlled, is enhanced, they can pay attention better in class, they can focus better in class, their academic results will improve as a result. Okay, another one, working memory. Working memory is very important because, for example, if you give a student a question, I give you 5 apples, you take away 2, you give another 3, how many apples do you have left? Okay, so working memory means you need to be able to process the information that is given to you by storing it temporarily in your brain. So for example, just now I said 5 minus 3 plus 2. Correct? So if you forgot, is it minus or plus, then that will be a weak working memory. So working memory is very important, not just for math, it is also important for comprehension. For example, you read the top, you don't know what's at the bottom because you forgot, then your working memory needs to be enhanced in order to do that better. Okay, so working memory are these kind of games, Cowabunga, Sherlock, and Chicken Cha-Cha-Cha. I will tell you where to get them. These are really, really fun family games that you can buy, okay, to play as a family. So these are the places where I go to buy these games. My first games.sg, most of my games came from there. Otherwise, you can consider Amazon. Amazon shipping will take a little bit longer. AliExpress, also shipping problem. It will take a little bit longer, but AliExpress usually gives you a cheaper rate. Otherwise, if you can't wait, go now to Orchard Forum, okay, the shopping mall. You can get it from Nurturecraft at level 1. Okay, most of the games that I have, they have too, right? And you can get it in your hands straight away, so you can start playing right away. Okay, so last thing, if you really want to pass a device to your kids, which I highly don't recommend, but if they're already playing it because they were doing e-learning and all that, so to carry on, if they want to, download these apps for them. You notice that these apps are actually for seniors. They are like senior games, they're categorized as senior games. So the elderly in your house can play too. But if used for children, these are really, really very, very effective apps to train up learning ability, especially this visual spatial, very, very important. I have children whom couldn't see 3D models, the P6s, the secondary school students, they couldn't see 3D, and I use this visual spatial games on my handphone as an app to let them try, and from there they actually get their 3D ability enhanced, okay, the ability to see 3D figures enhanced. So there is also the attention games, the memory games. The memory games is also very, very important for your kids. The reasoning games are very, very fun games. They actually enhance on the learning ability of the children a lot. So this is something that you may want to consider, okay? All the other games you can delete, let them play this. This is very good for their learning ability. Okay, that's all for today's sharing. I hope you will enjoy this games together as a family. Family bonding is so important, so we enjoy ourselves as a family, play together, learn together, stay healthy. I will see you again very, very soon. If you have any questions, do post me some comments. I'll see you soon. I'm Clarice Lim. Bye bye.